Am I happy? Absolutely. Because I've realized what truly satisfies us as humans. Happiness doesn't come from material things or money. It comes from deeper fulfillment and from being content within. In our culture, it's hard to understand why the pursuit of money doesn't lead to happiness. Let me explain why this is.
And it's mighty important, too, because it stands for something. It stands for the superiority of the Buick body.
If you rely on money for your happiness, then you fall into an endless cycle of frustration. What cycle? The cycle of thinking. I'll be happy if I get X. Then getting X, not being satisfied. Then thinking I'll be happy if I get Y. Then getting Y, and then keeping up with that same cycle of frustration. Unfortunately, this is what we've been led to believe.
Got the looks that people want today.
That chasing after money and after temporary things will bring us fulfillment. But it doesn't. In America, people are more depressed and anxious than ever, even though we have so much. That's because the more you have, the more you want, and the harder it is to find true happiness and contentment. Have you ever searched all over the place for something only to realize that you've had it with you all along? Happiness is like that. Rather than trying to fulfill every desire that comes to our minds, we can instead be content with what we currently have. The way I have achieved this happiness is through spirituality. There's a reason every major culture has had a component of spirituality to it. We're spiritual beings at our core. Through spirituality, we connect to our original source, Supreme, God, Allah, Jehovah. By doing so, we begin to experience everlasting, ever-increasing bliss. Through this bliss, we can become fully happy and content. We become unconditionally happy, meaning that we're happy all the time despite other circumstances in our life. You won't have to search out for happiness anymore. You'll always have it with you instead. I've certainly experienced this happiness growing day by day for me. Therefore, the path of inner contentment will always bring more happiness than the path of greed and materialism.
Oh, I'm extremely happy.